An additional way for you to know when your ancestors are around is through smell. Not just sight, but through smell. You know that you are in their close proximity through the different smells that's not common in your home or your workplace, or you can be out. You guys, recently my father passed, and I was in an Uber, and I could smell his cologne, and it wasn't from the driver because it was a male's cologne and the driver was a female, and the smell just came out of nowhere. And that's how I know my father was around. Sometime I can be sitting in my living room and I don't have that type of cologne, and I can smell that smell. That lets you know that they done pierced through that veil and they are around. Some of your ancestors wear frankincense and things like that. You can smell that stuff, like sandalwood, depending on their area. And they bring out some of these smells. You'll smell some of these things when you're closer to their realm, not just they're closer to you. Remember, the earth constantly moves, and sometimes we don't know how often or how much it moves. Sometimes we think that we're just standing still, when we know in reality, in science, we're always constantly moving. So sometimes we actually go towards our ancestors, not just them coming towards us. And sometimes the veils not so much collide, but intertwine, come close to each other, where you can intermingle. You can actually see through. Some of us have the gift to see through the realm. Some of us have the gift of communicating a little bit clearer as we move closer to each other's realms. And one of the major things is that smell. We can start smelling really weird things, not just awful smells or things like that, but like cooked food, ancient food, perfume, cologne. It's not just for past loved ones, but just really ancient ancestors and things like that. Use different oils and things like lavender and all this type of stuff on their self or in their fields or in their homes. And what you are doing, you're gliding into that field of their realm, to kind of visit them. Sometimes you may see that when you're having a tough time, you subconsciously travel to your soul group, your soul cluster. Your soul cluster doesn't only come in the form of fleshly beings. They come in etheric beings, spiritual beings, and you may sometimes feel that you want to go to somewhere where it's safe. So sometimes you actually travel through the spirit realm without even knowing it.